This week we're going to make a Jeep. I made one before for dolls. This week we're going to make a bit of a camo Jeep, aren't we? So what are we going to use to make it? We're going to use JUNKO Zoomer kit. You can, for wheels, use bits of wooden dowel inside a straw, tape it underneath, then you've got to put cotton bobbins on the end. It's quite difficult. That's why we tend to use these.
This is going to be the headlights.
Headlights, we found some old fizzy wine stoppers. For the body, we're going to use a shoebox. And we're going to make some camo by tearing up paper. We've got a bit of plastic packaging, and that's going to be for the windscreen. Orson's also done a plan. And that's about that. Off we go. So, shoebox. We've snipped our box flaps off. First of all, your plan says we have got to...
We need to cut a thing.
For our passengers. Hey! Brilliant.
And now this is going to soon become window screen.
Oh, you use that for the windscreen? Yeah. Oh, that's clever. Right, so we've got lots of these clips, corner clips. So these are quite stiff to get on because this cardboard is quite thick. So you have to squidge it down first. But once they're on, boy are they on. So wheel frame in. Oh yeah, magnets.
Yeah, magnets. They're going to make it so it sticks.
Is that it? Good. So that means our box is stuck in our frame. So that's going to be our windscreen. It's going to mark out 2 holes. We've got a bit of plastic to go on it there. So we have got our piece of card. We have got 2 bits of plastic packing we've cut out. We're going to put those on there. I'm just going to put a bit of brown tape around it. So we've got our windscreen here. And we've just put a J-fix corner on each bit, and we're going to slot that onto our Jeep. The Jeep with the windscreen.
We're going to have to
cover the front up, aren't we? Because we didn't look at the start and we didn't realise that the front had a hole and loads of stickers on it. So we're going to do a front bit, aren't we, to stick on there. We're going to use our trusty cereal box. Whenever you take a cereal box apart, we've learned there is one side where there's a little seam. If you do this, you get as much usable card as possible. There we go. So we end up with a nice flat box there. We've taken it apart on the seam. So let's draw a shape. There we go. So Orson's chopped it out, and that is the front of our Jeep.
Dad, I got ideas. So you can measure. Okay, let me show you.
Yeah.
So we measure it down to here.
Yeah.
And then we measure a dots here.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we connect.
Very good.
Yes!
The joy of measuring. You're going to do that? So we've got this now. We've marked out our front and we've marked out the lines where the radiator will go. We're not going to try and draw them on with a marker on here. We tried that before and it was really messy. So we're going to cut to strips of card which we'll colour in black, and then we're going to stick them on. So we have got one of our headlights in, and we've cut a rough hole for the other one. So, where's the other headlight? Thank you all. I'm going to push this in because it is really hard. There we go. So that is the front. Woo! So we're going to cut up some cardboard box to make our seat. We're just making a bench. So we've cut 3 bits, 3 rectangles of card. We're joining up like that. We're going to clip that into the back of our Jeep. I'll squidge, you push them in. Squidge, squidge, squidge. Squidge, squidge, squidge. Always have to squidge the edge of the corrugated. Get the flutes of the corrugated going that way, then the J-fix corners work really well. If you're not using JUNKO, you're making your own stuff, try and get a box about the right size is probably the easiest thing to do. So look, we've got a seat in our Jeep. Day 2.
Yeah.
We are going to do some painting today for the wheels. We trace around a can to make a bit of a tyre shape, and then all is going to do a bit like potato printing, but we didn't have any potato. So this is a bit of broccoli stalk. We're being super careful. Oh, that's a good one. We've had a little practice already. Oops. That's good. That's really good. So we've got this piece of lid, which we've cut the bottom off, and then we can slip on one of our J-fixes. We don't need to use sellotape. And just slide that on there. And these are magnetic. So you put this little bit of metal on the other side, and that's going to be our steering wheel. Always going to paint that in black. And then we've got our dashboard. 2 of our magnetic clips here, one on that end. This is just a piece of card. And one on that end. Okay, so that's the slots in there. Put our little bits of metal there. Oh, where does it go? There. And there, just to hold it in place. It actually nearly holds in on its own. We've got our tab here. We're going to pop that underneath there. And that there is our steering wheel held in. Also just painting in a black rim on our steering wheel. So we have 2 little pieces of card, which you just tuck in there and there. And they've got little corners on the top. This is just J-Fix corners, trusty cereal packet. So you just push it all together like that. Push that in there. Push that in there. Our body's not attached as we've been fiddling around. And that is your Jeep wheel arches. Easy peasy. 2 bits of card to use for the bumpers. We're just going to stick those on, a bit of glue. So let's put your wheels in. You just push it in these tabs. Ping. Like that. 1. I'll make it look difficult. To get 2 in. And then a 3rd one. You just need to bend your card a bit. Whoop. Whoop. Ping it in. And those are our wheels. Kind of quite jeepy. Quite arty. For our lights, we have got these old contact lens cases. So we're going to put a little bit of paint inside that, and that's going to be our rear lights, our brake lights, and our indicator lights. We have put some camo stripes on our Jeep. We think they look newspaper, yeah. So we just look at that. We think it looks pretty cool. We've also added just a couple of our magnetic fixes here just to stop the wheel arches from flapping around. That's the front of the Jeep. Stylish, eh? You could paint it. You could stick whole photographs out of magazines on, couldn't you? But why not have a little go at home? And if you make something, please send us a picture. We love it when people send us pictures. And if you liked our video, please give us a like or a subscribe or a follow. See you next week when we'll be making a
squid!
Or wants to make a squid with a water kit. Take care everybody, we'll see you next week. Bye! Bye.